Gold. Love it as a category. Just a tough one based upon where gold is today. And, where is it going? That's another question I wish we all had the crystal ball for. But I'm always looking at the past. I'm looking at the vintage gold coins, and I'm looking for the stories that are just, beyond special. And tonight, this one's a triple witching because it is a perfect coin, the appropriate mint, and tonight our price just makes it special. Here we go. The first ever gold dollar, but tonight only the New Orleans minted issues. So, Gold Rush, California, 1849, and now all of a sudden the United States has gold available to utilize for the American public on a regular basis. Prior to this time in history, we had 2.5s, 5s, and 10s as our gold denominations. But in 1849, we introduced two brand new denominations. One of them for banks and government-to-government transactions, which was a 1-ounce, $20 gold piece. But the other was a $1 gold piece. And that's because we didn't have a lot of silver in silver dollars that time. It was sporadic. For the first half of the 1800s, we only had a couple of years we actually made a silver dollar. And the Morgan dollar didn't start until 1878, almost 3 decades after this coin was introduced. So we wanted to get a dollar denominated coin into circulation. We got gold, let's use gold. So 1849 is the first year of issue, and the two primary mints striking the coin were Philadelphia. We've talked about that coin before. I love it. And then the rarer coin is New Orleans. Outright rarer. Mintage figures don't tell the true story, but it's part of it, which is there's 688,000 Philadelphias that were made, and only 215,000 New Orleans minted coins that were made. Now, these coins are high-grade circulated coins as the ones you're seeing on your screen. The New Orleans Mint is famous on their gold for the mint mark you're seeing right here at the bottom being faint. It's because a lot of their coins were weakly struck, almost off balance, where the front and the back don't look the same, but they are. And this is just the primary example of that. The Liberty design was used from 1849 to 1854, and that's when they changed to the Indian Princess design. So these early Liberties are the key. But here are the other important notes. And I use them as a backstop for just rarity, and also as to why I can't find certain things. Mintage figures help us go part of the way. Gives us a ballpark. So if you look at 688 and 215, you're in your mind saying, well, New Orleans should be a harder coin to find. And it is. But if you go to NGC's website or PCGS's website and just use what they have seen as a barometer, how many of this one versus how many of that one? Here are some of the numbers you're going to see. When you get into the 1850s, the 51 has 5,000 coins, 52 has 4,500, 53 is 11.8, and 54 is 10,000. So as they started making more and more, a few of these coins survived as they went along. But the early years, they didn't. People used the coins because there was no silver dollar as its replacement. And the big half dollars, it took 2 of them for the same face value as this. You look at NGC's numbers, there are less than 1,000 of them they've seen in 40 years. That's special. That is outright special. But the second part of this story is one of the other truisms that we sometimes forget. And I get asked often, how come I can't find any 1830s and 1840s, even early 1850s dated vintage US coins? Good question. Well, the answer is in the 1860s, what had happened in this country? We had the Civil War. We had the South and the North both needing assets to fund their own respective operations, right? New Orleans, a southern mint, which means if there were coins down there, they were confiscated, melted, and then used to help pay for war materials. No different than Philadelphia coins would have been used in the North on a more regular basis, right? So any coins that were struck prior to 1861 are just kind of an asterisk in U.S. history. Because copper, silver, and gold. I mean, remember, we used postage stamps and encased postage stamps, Civil War tokens made by local merchants because we didn't have enough copper, silver, and gold to take care of circulation needs by the average citizen during this time in history, the 1860s. So going back a decade before that, but tonight one step further. This is not just an old Liberty made between 49 and 54. This is the first year of issue, 1849, the year of the gold rush, and it's from New Orleans. That's this special coin. Guys, give me a 1 minute clock. We have a lot of people on the phones. We might be saying no to a number of you because we have more calls than we have coins right now. Unfortunately, the last product we were talking about, a lot of people were calling in, so I don't know where the crescendo of flow stops and it starts. But if you're on the website, avccoins.com, and you want the omen, this number, push it through your shopping cart. If they give you an order number, you're locked in. You're in a good place. If you can't get it to process, it probably means it's sold out. Again, 1849s, we don't see that often. Last year we had it twice. Last year we did not have an omen 1849 on the air. 52 weeks, 3 5-hour shows every week. That's how infrequent we see these gorgeous, high-grade circulated coins as you're seeing tonight. So the first year of issue, $1 gold piece, the New Orleans Mint, and hundreds under that of our competition, $5.99, $95 while they last.